Hello, dear friends. If you're in your 70s or 80s, you've earned every wrinkle, every story, every moment of wisdom that lights your path. But sometimes we carry old habits, ways of spending money that no longer serve the life we're living now. Today, let's sit together, heart to heart, and talk about 9 things you can gently let go of. This isn't about sacrifice. It's about making room for joy, peace, and the freedom to live fully in this beautiful chapter. So pour yourself a cup of tea, settle in, and let's discover how small changes can make your golden years truly shine. 1. Designer labels that don't define you. We've all been tempted by the allure of a fancy label, a purse, a jacket, a pair of shoes that promises elegance. But elegance isn't something you wear. It's who you are. Take Clara, 78, from Vermont. Her closet was once packed with designer clothes, each piece a reminder of her corporate days. After retiring, she realized those 400 blouses didn't fit her new life of gardening and coffee dates with friends. She donated most of them, keeping a few simple, comfortable outfits. Now, Clara says her confidence comes from her smile, not her wardrobe. Ask yourself, does this purchase add joy or just cost? Choose what feels like you today. 2. The latest tech you don't need. Every year, new phones and gadgets promise to change your life. But do they? Walter, an 80-year-old from Texas, upgraded to a $1,200 smartphone, hoping for better photos of his grandkids. Instead, he found it confusing and stressful. His old phone worked fine for calls and FaceTime. He returned the new one and felt a weight lift. Technology should serve you, not overwhelm you. Before upgrading, ask, does my current device meet my needs? If it does, let it be enough. Your wisdom, not your tech, keeps you connected. 3. Credit card interest that drains your peace. Credit cards can feel like a lifeline, a quick fix for a gift or repair, but interest piles up silently. Susan, 76, from Ohio, discovered she'd paid $7,000 in interest over 3 years on small purchases. That money could have funded a trip to see her sister. She worked with her bank to create a payment plan, forgave herself, and started paying off her balance. Debt isn't just financial, it's emotional. If you're carrying a balance, take one step today. Call your bank, explore options. You deserve the freedom of a lighter load. 4. Subscriptions you rarely use. Streaming services, magazines, apps, those small monthly fees add up. Dorothy, 81, from Colorado, was spending $80 a month on subscriptions she barely touched. She canceled all but her favorite and discovered her library's free streaming service, Canopy. That saved money, funded a weekend getaway with her daughter. Check your bank statement. Our Isaac, 83, from Florida, spent $15 weekly on lottery tickets, dreaming of a big win. Over 5 years, that was $3,900 with nothing to show. He stopped and started putting $15 a week into a joy fund for small treats, a concert, a nice dinner. Real wealth is in your experiences, not a ticket. Pause before buying that next ticket. What could that money do for you today? 6. Food delivery that costs more than money. Food delivery is convenient, but it comes at a price. Margaret, 79, from California, ordered takeout 5 nights a week, spending $2,800 a year. Her health suffered from salty, processed meals. She started cooking simple dishes, soups, salads, 3 times a week. The act of cooking rekindled memories of family dinners, and she began inviting friends over. Delivery has its place, but cooking is self-care. Try one home-cooked meal this week. It's not just food, it's love for yourself. 7. Exercise equipment that collects dust. That treadmill or bike seemed like a promise of health, but for many it becomes a guilt trap. Ellen, 77, from Michigan, bought a $1,500 elliptical she used for a month. It sat untouched, whispering failure. She sold it and joined a local senior yoga class, free at her community center. She moves more, laughs more, and feels stronger. Your body craves joyful movement, not expensive machines. Try a walk or dance to your favorite song. It's not about fitness, it's about feeling alive. 8. Overpriced courses promising purpose. Personal growth courses can tempt us with promises of rediscovery, but your wisdom is already within. Ruth, 82, from Minnesota, spent $3,500 on a coaching program that echoed lessons she'd lived. She found purpose instead by volunteering at a local school, reading to kids. Her heart lit up without spending a dime. Before signing up for a course, ask, can I find this growth through connection or community? You're not broken, you're evolving, and your life is the best teacher. 9. Brand new cars that depreciate fast. A new car feels like a reward, but it loses value quickly. George, 80, from Illinois, bought a $40,000 SUV, only to see it lose $12,000 in a year. The payments strained his budget, cutting into his travel plans. He traded it for a certified pre-owned car, halving his payments and funding a trip to see his son. Reliability matters, but status doesn't. If you're eyeing a new car, consider pre-owned options. The journey, not the vehicle, brings joy. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. You've lived a life of courage and love, and every choice you make now can reflect that. Maybe Clara's story nudged you to rethink your wardrobe, or George's inspired you to prioritize experiences over things. Whatever resonated, know you're not alone. We're all growing, learning, letting go. Reflect. Is there one thing you're ready to stop spending on? Share it in the comments. It might spark courage for someone else. Pass this along to a friend or loved one. These golden years are yours to savor. Until next time, spend wisely, live freely, and cherish the life ahead.